Hi Year 2 students, I'm Ella and we are up to lesson 38. So what will we need today? Well, we'll need our thinking caps on, we'll need our learning book, and if you have a calendar that would be great. Okay, if you don't, it's okay. Let's start with a number talk. So today's number talk is a number line, again, a number sentence where we have some numbers we can see and some numbers we can't. So what we're trying to do is find a pattern. Let's have a look at both of these. This starts with 32, 37, 42, 47, and some missing numbers. And our bottom one is 29, 28, 27, and some missing numbers. So let's have a think. Are these numbers getting larger or smaller? And how so? Where's the pattern? Let's have a quick look. Let's use our hundreds chart to help us find the mystery missing numbers. 32, let's start at 32, so I'll look along here for my 30s, and there it is, 32. Now, am I going backwards or forwards? I'm going forwards. Let's have a look. 32 to 37. 32 to 37. How many jumps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 32 to 37 is 5 jumps. Let's see if that pattern continues. 32, 37, 42. 37. How many jumps to 42? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just check. Often we look for 3 things in a pattern. Let's check if that happens 3 times. So I've got to 42. 42. Let's try again. What would be the next one if we were jumping by 5s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So we are jumping by 5s. All right. 47. We need to jump by 5. Let's try that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our next number will be 52. 52. Let's jump again by 5, and we're making our number larger. We're increasing by 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 57. And my friends, I think I can see a lovely pattern in here too. If we are jumping by 5s, every second one we can see we're jumping by 10s. 37, 47, 57. Okay. Oh, and if we move back one, we'll go 32, 42, 52, 62. So I can see some double jumps there by 10. Okay, now I wonder if you've solved this even before I've looked at it. 29, 28, 27. What's happening? Yes, we are reducing by 1. 29, we're counting backwards. 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, and 23. Adding by 5, taking by 1, or subtracting by 1. So there's our number talk warm up, ready to go. We're ready to do some wonderful maths. So today's learning intention is to recognise the dates of special events. Now, let's think about the word special. Sometimes things are special to me. A date might be very special to me. A date might be very special to you, or a date might be special to all of us. So let's have a think about what events we might put in a calendar. I think you're probably thinking of a very special event for you, which is your birthday. It's a very special event for that particular person, isn't it? So let's start putting some special events in our calendar, and let's do this together. I've made a list. Let's have a look. So some of the special events during the year we may consider are, first of all, the Chinese New Year. Now the Chinese New Year this year is on the 1st of February. So why would I say this year? Because I'm talking about the lunar calendar. And this is a big concept that we're going to quickly have a look at today. So the lunar calendar is about the moon. So here we are on Earth, Lovely place to be. And our moon travels around us every 24 hours. Okay. Now, it's a little bit different each and every year. So each and every year, we have some scientists who calculate when these special events should happen, and they're based on the moon, sometimes the full moon or sometimes part of that cycle. Okay, so for this year, when we look at the lunar calendar, our Chinese New Year will start on the 1st of February. So let's have a look at our calendar. So we're starting with, remember, January. Let's flip it over to February, and we're going to record the Chinese New Year. So I'm going to write Chinese New Year. What a wonderful celebration for many people around the world. And this is how we document it. I can see that the 1st of February this year is a Tuesday. All right, let's refer back to our list now. Oh, a fun one, April Fool's Day. Okay, what happens on April Fool's Day? Well, people can play silly tricks in the morning. So from February, we'll move past March and April. And here we are at April the 1st. I can see it's a Friday. And we're going to write here April Fool's Day. You may have played a few tricks yourself, or you may have had some tricks played on you for April Fool's Day. Okay, that's always on the 1st of April. Let's have a look at Easter. Now, Easter is a Christian celebration, and it's based on the lunar calendar. So this changes every year. For this year, 2022, we're on Easter will be celebrated on the 15th to the 18th of April. So we're still on April 15th to the 18th. And I can see that we have Good Friday and we have Easter Sunday. So I'm going to put a little arrow here to say that Easter goes all the way to Easter Monday. So that is from the 15th to the 18th. And sometimes people go camping, sometimes people eat a lot of chocolate, and sometimes people go to church. Okay, so that's Easter. Right, Ramadan. Now, this is a very interesting festival, and it happens also in April. So Ramadan starts on Saturday, the 2nd of April, and it finishes on the 1st of May. So that is approximately 4 weeks of prayer and fasting. Fasting is not eating or drinking during the day. So we go to Sunday, the 1st of May, where Ramadan finishes. And that is a big festival celebrated by the Muslim religion. Okay, now what else do we have? We have the Greek Orthodox Easter. So this looks a little bit different too. You have some friends that celebrate this, and for this year, it is on the 24th of April. So I'll go back to April and find the 24th. The 24th is Sunday, and this is where our Greek Easter begins. And I do have some wonderful Greek friends that celebrate that in all sorts of ways. I have seen their red eggs before. Okay, now what about Diwali? This happens in October. So we'll go from April, May, June, July, August, September. Here we are at October, quite a few months down the track to Diwali, which is a Hindu festival, and it starts on the 24th of October. And this is where we find it on the 24th of October. Almost to the end of my list. We've got some lovely multicultural festivals throughout the year. What about Halloween? Halloween is on the 31st of October. Okay, so I'm going to pop that there, Halloween. And I wonder if that's something that you celebrate too. Halloween. Okay. And the last one, I think we all remember this one, is I'll go from October to November to December. On the 25th of December, people celebrate Christmas Day. Okay, so we've been able to put 2, 4, 6, 8 different special dates in our calendar, ready to organise our time and our dates. Looking forward to these activities that are throughout the year. Okay, so remember, we could add our birthdays, perhaps name days, anniversaries. We can add all sorts of special events to our calendar to organise our time in days, months within the year. So your task today is to make a list of events that are important to you. You might like to take some of these. You might like to put in things like you had a playover or a sleepover. You might like to pop to school holidays or perhaps a trip away. There's some other things like sports training or games that you play, and the all-important bin night. Because if you forget to put the bins out, there's a bit of trouble at home, isn't there? Okay, so enjoy that doing task. I hope you do have a calendar at home that you can pop it in. If not, try and get your dates in a chronological order. Now that means from January to December. So you might want to think about what comes first and what happens near the end of the year. Often Christmas Day is the last one on the list. Okay, enjoy in organising your time, dates and calendars, and I will see you next lesson. Bye.